Tonight's episode of the A-Team will not be seen at its normally scheduled time, so we can bring you the following special presentation. The year is 1984, and it rocks so hard, Van Halen names a record for it. Gas costs $1.20 a gallon. VCRs are all the rage, and Cheers is a top-rated show on TV. But what's really driving people to drink is the soaring cost of utility service in Illinois. The state has some of the highest electric bills in the Midwest. Natural gas and phone service is costly too, and utilities, like the notorious ComEd, have monopoly power. So much power, in fact, that cutting costs for consumers seems about as likely as solving Rubik's Cube. Then comes a revolutionary idea. What if consumers band together to fight the utilities? They could form their own organization to be their voice, their advocate, their power. A law is passed, and the Citizens Utility Board, or CUB for short, is born. Funded by small donations from grassroots consumers, CUB is lean but scrappy. It takes on the big utilities at every turn. It launches a consumer hotline. It swarms the state legislature. It shows up in court, all to combat utility greed. And soon enough, things start to change. Suddenly, there's someone on the scene holding the utilities accountable. And when CUB wins a record $1 billion refund from mighty ComEd, it announces that it's here to stay. Fast forward about 4 decades. Much has changed, and we're not just talking about mullets. These days, consumers in Illinois have the power to save. CUB has cut utility costs by a whopping $20 billion since 1984. Illinois has the lowest utility bills in the Midwest, and the state is now a regional leader in clean, affordable energy. But even more change is looming. Demand for power continues to swell. Cars are going electric, our smartphones double as computers and movie screens, and extreme weather events strain our supplies of heat and AC. As technology reinvents the utility landscape, CUB is fighting for consumers harder than ever, and adapting with the times. But some things are timeless. CUB's consumer support team still provides one-on-one counseling, analyzing our bills, customizing tips to save money, connecting us to key resources. CUB's legislative team covers Springfield, backing historic clean energy reform and a measure to contain surging home heating costs. CUB's legal team intervenes with regulators to fight rate hikes and demand refunds. It's all why CUB has been called the gold standard of consumer advocates nationwide. Whether we plug in or dial in, we'll always need affordable, reliable utility service. And since 1984, that has been and will remain the power of CUB.
We've got to fight the powers that be.